So, I want to talk about 3 tips to help you have better affirmations. Affirmations are wonderful, powerful statements to help you become what you need to be in life and in the world. They are a form of manifestation. They are a form of self love, self worth. They are a form of picking yourself up, an action of positive change. And everybody, when they're doing some sort of personal development work, usually work with some form of affirmation. Now, there are a few things that you can do to help make your affirmations much more successful. And the first one that I really like to recommend, and this is information that I've used myself and I've also channeled from my guides, is use I am statements. I am light. I am love. I am successful. You want to really bring the language into the most positive, direct, present moment. So it's really, really important because you are connecting with what we call your I am presence. It is part of your higher self, your divine self, your fully conscious, enlightened self. And so when you work with I am statements, you are really calling in another dimension of your consciousness, a higher evolved part of your consciousness. Avoid using future statements. That's another tip that I would use and recommend. Don't say things like I am going to become, or I will be this, or I'm working on this. Is seductive as it is to try to say those things because you haven't achieved it yet. And those things are okay to say on occasion. With real powerful affirmations, you want to once again bring the language into the present, reiterating the I am statements. Another thing that you really want to avoid with affirmations is using words like try or should or would or could or wish. Those are actually negative words and they're not very strong. You want to eliminate all of those. And once again, bringing the language into the positive, make it strong language. And for some people, that's very hard. For example, I have worked with people who have really tried to cultivate self-worth, and they really struggle with the affirmation, I am worthy. And so if you're really in a place personally where you're having trouble saying certain things like that, it's okay to start out with, I am working on my self-worth and I am improving my self-worth. It takes a while sometimes to build up to those strong statements, but those strong statements are a place that you really want to get to. A couple of other small tips to help you really maximize your affirmation is don't be afraid to write it down. Say to yourself multiple times a day. It's okay to write it on a piece of paper and tape it to your refrigerator or the dashboard of your car or on the home screen of your phone. The more you work with the energy and the more you remind yourself of it, and the more time and energy and passion you dedicate to that statement, the stronger you make it. If you just say it once and then sort of forget about it, that's like throwing dinner in the oven and walking away and then wondering why it's not perfectly presented on the table for you. You have to put work into it. And so if you use affirmations, they will work. You will get somewhere. They will heal your life. I mean, Louise Hay talked about it. You can heal your life, and you absolutely can. Affirmations, and they're very ancient, malas, playing rosaries, repeating the same thing over and over again. Those are all forms of affirmation. So if you're working on changing your life, you're working on healing, you're working on growing, affirmations are fundamental in that experience for yourself. I am Beth Ann Kennedy. You can follow me at Pink Heart Healing. Find me at pinkhearthealing.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. And if you have any things you want me to talk about, any subjects you want me to expand on, please leave them in the comments. I also take psychic questions from time to time. If you have anything you'd like me to ask, you can leave those in the comments, and I might put a video up and answer your psychic questions. All right. You have a wonderful day, and thank you.